Here yesterday afternoon. They disappeared overnight on the apple tree that borders the property between my property and those hairy assholes that live in the woods property. I'm gonna let you guys get a good look at the apple tree. This thing was loaded with apples. Absolutely loaded with apples. Now they're all gone. They're not on the ground. There's no cores, there's no sign of them. They're gone. I mean, sometime between yesterday afternoon and right now, they've come and taken the apples. It's strange, guys, I'll tell you what. It's absolutely strange. But, hey, how's it going? I managed to slide out of the house while everybody was in the kitchen, so to come down here and take a look at the apple tree, because my son said he has not been down here to look at it. Neither is my wife or my daughter, so I don't blame them for not wanting to come down here anyway. But since I have everyone's attention tonight, like I said, I just showed where the apple tree everyone's heard me talk about is. I'm feeling really mobile and strong today. It's really weird too. I shouldn't be. I've had all my blood drawn out of me. Hey, Papa Joey, good seeing you, man. I just showed everybody the apples are missing off of the quote-unquote evil apple tree. They've now gone. But now, I'm going to show you guys something very interesting here on the property. Hold on. I'm going down one of the trails leading away from the apple tree. I'm looking to see if there's any signs of footprints or even apple cores, but again, all the apples are missing off the tree. There were none on the ground, as I showed you earlier. Now I'm on the trail leading into the woods. Yes, those woods. The woods you've always heard me talk about. I'm not going to do the ritual tonight that I had promised to do at some point, because most of my family's here, and as soon as I strike up some candles out here, they'll see the light in the woods and they'll know what I'm up to. I don't want them to know what I'm up to. But I did want to walk back here in the woods for a ways, going down the trail, leading back to where it all started for me, that is. We've had a lot of rainstorms lately, big, huge thunderstorms come through, and the rain coming off the mountains has changed the trail, the shape of the trail, and all the debris that came down. If you can hear that in the background, that is one of the very few trains that actually runs through this area. And it's not even on my property, but it's just so loud, the echoes out here. How sound travels out here, it's always been odd. Oh, you hear it? That's the train. It is absolutely nowhere near us. But the sound travels down up against the mountains here, and you can hear it. That's absolutely wild. I'm gonna turn around. I'll turn the phone around so you guys can see the trail. Well, one of the trails that I'm walking on. Get an idea of I don't know, maybe you guys will see something when I turn the phone around. I don't know. But let's turn the phone around. Yeah, it's some creepy shit back here, guys. There's some creepy shit back here. Hear the cicadas going on and on. But we're gonna keep walking. You can see where the rains came through and all the loose brush and pine cones and shit got washed through down the trails and through this little wild ass forest. I'm wondering how close I can get before my family realizes I'm gone. I can get to the original site where all the weird shit happened at. Oh, now the spooky part of the trail. I'm gonna turn the phone around so you can see the spooky part of the trail. This trail's old as shit too. It's one of the ones we first made when we were coming back here working on that we were gonna work on this property. As promised, creepy ass trail. Creepy ass trail. I don't know, I feel rather invigorated tonight after having all the blood sucked out of my body. It's funny how it makes you feel. I just felt the need to check out that tree and, oh, let me show you something really cool. In the mountains, we call it running cedar. It has a more proper name, but I always like the name running cedar. Some people may know what it is, but let me show it to you. You see it down there? It's an evergreen. It grows in the old growth areas here on the mountainside. During the holidays, the mountain folk would actually pull that up and make wreaths out of it and decorate it with wintergreen berries. It's kind of cool. Oh, Spooky Woods Part 2. Hope you guys are enjoying this. We're getting close. I'm getting, oh God, I'm fucking tired. Remember when I said I had a whole lot of energy? Apparently I fucking lied. I don't have a lot of energy. I'm tired. Very, very tired. I want you guys to see this. When I first took this property back over and came back here, I always said the way these trees are positioned, it's almost like a doorway that passes into the wilder parts of my property. Let me show it to you. You see that, guys? I shit you not, it looks like a door, doesn't it? Remember me telling you about the water? Yeah, this is kind of a swampy area anyway. It's got some strange ass things that live in it besides those hairy assholes. Wouldn't it be shit? Oh, what the fuck is that? That was a frog. It startled me there for a moment. Wouldn't it be the shit if that, whatever it is out here that's been laughing lately, showed up? I want to show you how far the water got up down here, by the way, if they came off the mountains over here. You see that? That silt? That's how far up the floodwaters came. They came off the mountain up there. They covered all the leaves and silt on all the bushes around here. So yes, I do live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Wouldn't have it any other way. I haven't seen any snakes yet. Heard a lot of insects, but I haven't heard any snake. I haven't seen any snakes yet. Oh wow. This is one of the many creeks that's on the property that I'm approaching now. Let's see if my ass doesn't fall in trying to get across it. I'm going to show y'all something really cool. Hold on. This got washed down from my old still site. For those who know me, I used to be a very active moonshiner. And we used to have a still back here near the creek, near this creek that's here. And if anybody knows anything about moonshining, you have to. Um, oh yeah, it's fucking interesting in here, all right. But you need water to put in your condenser. You need cold water in your condenser to be able to produce alcohol, to condense the alcohol vapor into alcohol liquid. I think this is funny as shit. But here's one of my old pump hoses that got washed up from somewhere. I don't know where, but let me show it to you. This is one of my old moonshine pump hoses. I just ran across it. You'll see that it'll be covered in sludge. Yep, that was one of my old moonshine pump hoses for the creek. It's pretty cool, huh? Okay. Motherfucker, I hate these goddamn frogs. They're every. Stop it! They jump in the water and jump around. They scare the shit out of me back here because I'm all alone. This is one of the smaller creeks on the property. You can see where it flooded out from all the rain we've had. I mean, we've had shit tons of rain. That log was never there. That log came from somewhere. It got washed down here, that log over there. You can see. I don't know how many people have seen the original Pet Cemetery, but look up here. This leads up to a ridge that leads over to the property where we first encountered those hairy assholes at. So this is kind of across this part of this creek. There's another creek on the other side of that, in the bottom, above that rise right down there, and then it goes back up in the air, and then levels off on part of the mountain up there. But this is where it began, and you can see all that silt. You see all the silt, guys? This area was flooded recently, absolutely flooded from all the rainfall. Sand and rocks. Don't step in on if y'all are wondering what that sound is. Is this not a creepy fucking section right here? I want to. This is. I just saw something interesting. God damn it! Fucking frogs. They are jumping everywhere. You see? Man, it did some damage through here. Look through there. The rain did. And the flood waters did when they came through. They did a lot of damage. Because this is a little bitty creek normally right here. It became a raging river. See the silt and everything against logs up there. That's crazy shit, guys. But yeah, that's the that's how our farm got turned upside down as we crossed up. Goddamn frogs! Ugh. That's when let me show you. You'll see the trail that we made. We originally went back there. Let me show you all that trail. If I don't fall into the creek, or a snake doesn't jump out on my ass. Take a look. See that trail? See all the running cedar up there too. Oh shit! There's another part of my part of my still. It got washed down here. You see that blue tank back there, guys? That was part of my still. Oh fuck! That thing. I mean, the rainwater really washed a lot of stuff down through here. But let's see how much strength I have, and I'm feeling bold right now. I'm feeling bold and full of shit right now. So I'm going to try to get to the top of that ridge again. So I can give you an idea. Damn. Look here, guys. That's from the, you see the silt, the mud, how high up it went? That was from the floods. That's fucking wild, isn't it? That is fucking wild. And to think, this whole video started with me talking about the evil apple. Ow, god damn it, something bit me. Fuck. Started out with me showing you guys the evil apple tree, that it was bare, and giving everybody a good look at it for those who hadn't seen it in a while. That they apparently have come and they took their apples. Okay. I figured a lot of people would appreciate this. Plus, it gave me a chance to sneak out of the house. I want you to see this. Look up here at how these trees have grown, almost in a circle, a complete circle. You see that, guys? Those hardwoods up there? They've grown into almost a complete circle. Oh, fuck. I'm going up the hillside now. Let me point this ahead, because if you guys see anything, just shout it out until I notice it. Okay. God damn it, I should have brought my... Here we go. See all that running cedar? It's actually a protected species in most states. It's protected here in the state of Virginia from harvesting. You can get into a lot of trouble if somebody turns you in or catches you with a wreath made out of it. It's also illegal to harvest mistletoe here too. Scary cicadas. Okay, let's go back up. That storm did some damage. See how far up that goes? Whew. That goes up a ways, doesn't it, guys? Okay. Why the fuck did I choose? Well, I know why I chose now. Because my family was very busy with other things. Planning my daughter's wedding, mostly. Making them happy. Gave me a chance to slip out. See, if I was a dishonest asshole, I would tell you all that Bigfoot knocked this down. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever it is back here, knocked that down. But it looks like God did that. Whatever God you want to believe in did that. I probably should sit on this for a minute, but the sun is going down fast. I'm not sure I want to be out here after dark. Okay. I do want to show you this, because at some point, this old fence post, at some point, my family, pre-me, before I was born, generations back, they had fences back here. That's an old fence post. They had fences back here. They weren't barbed wire fences, mind you. Oh, look at this. You see that? That piece of ribbon? That's still here. That's when me and my buddies, when we were going back here to clear off this property, we were marking trees on the trails that we were making going in. Oh, and look at this oak tree. You cannot tell me that's not the biggest fucking oak ever. Now there is part of a barbed wire fence here. Oh, For those who don't know, that's a baby sassafras. Sassafras tastes so good. You can brush your teeth with it. You can make tea from the roots. It's very, very healthy, and it tastes amazing. And you can make a form of sarsaparilla slash, oh fuck, I'm so tired. It tastes like root beer. It tastes like root beer. You can make a beverage that tastes very much like a really good root beer from it. That's something we mountain kids looked forward to every year. Well, every fall, when we'd have a family member come out and dig up some sarsaparilla, well, some sassafras plants. Again, you would break the green twigs off and brush your teeth with them. Oh, see if you can see this from here. I'm not going over there because I would never be able to come back. It's part of the swamp. It's at the base of the property. I'll turn the phone around. You see it, guys? That's part of the swamp over there. Creepy ass fucking swamp. I've never dicked around much there. Place has always given me the, well, a lot of things give me bad vibes here, but that place gives me very bad vibes. More old fence posts. These fence posts literally were not broken off. These fence posts look like they were ripped up and sat down. Now that I'm being serious about. They look like they were ripped out of the ground and then laid right back down. And look at that old oak tree. It's actually 3 trees that grew into each other. It's really cool. Oh, I see something good. Oh, these are so good, but they haven't ripened yet. Fuck. These are wild blueberries. So there is food back here that would sustain things like a Bigfoot or other wild cryptids. But let me show you. Those are wild blueberries. Haven't ripened yet. But you know what's really curious? That birds usually don't wait for wild blueberries to ripen. Birds usually come in and will actually pick the blueberries off early and eat them while they're still green. So that tells me that something back here, these birds know better not to eat the wild blueberries, because the wild blueberries belong to someone else. Oh, here's another interesting plant. Another mountain plant. Hope I find one with fruit on it before something jumps out of the woods and kills me. But it's a pawpaw. It's a young pawpaw tree. For those who don't know what a pawpaw is the only, they call them mountain bananas. They're delicious when you can find them ripened. But this is a pawpaw. This is a wild pawpaw. We raise tame pawpaw down there on the farm, but this is wild pawpaw. It's too young, that one is, to have any fruit on it, green fruit. Hopefully, see, there are things back here. And pawpaws are nutrient dense too. Lots of really good nutrients, vitamins, high in vitamin C, potassium, you name it. Very high. That bird is fucking going nuts back here. I am sweating my ass off. Okay, let me turn the phone around. Show you the trail. We're getting back to where it's going to drop off again. Oh, that's wild wintergreen you see on the ground right there. It's got berries on it. The berries won't be ripe to this fall. Again, another tasty fruit for foraging animals out here that large animals can live off of out here. Hey, Drew. But we're getting close. We're getting very close. Fuck. Spiders are everywhere back here. I hate wood spiders. Well, these are they're Aggies. They're Agaviropes. If I'm pronouncing it right. I'm tired, so I'm probably not pronouncing it right. They're mean little bastards. They'll bite the hell out of you. God, I wish that bird would shut the fuck up. I think that bird's trying to rat me out. Okay, let me show you guys this. This is where we began to clear stuff out. I haven't gotten to the actual clearing yet. I don't think I'm going to make it to the actual clearing where the activity began at. But I'll show you some of the logs where we were clearing out at. They've rotted a lot. A lot. I want to show you these trees too. You see how they all bend? The bends in them? There's lots of hardwoods out here like that. It's like something was training them to go in that direction. If you look up, you'll see there's a whole line of oak trees like that. They're all bending in one direction. Ain't that fucking weird? And there's more pawpaws. I'm hoping to run across some pawpaw fruit so I can show you what it looks like. Pawpaws don't ripen until the fall though. You don't pick them until after the first frost. This is where things get spooky. Fucking spooky. I'll show you guys this. Can you imagine? Something could be standing out there right now looking at us. And we have no idea what it is that we're being looked at. That's how well it's camouflaged. It's creepy. It's creepy wild shit. Yeah, there's a whole lot of fucking birds out here. Ratting me out. Oh, now look at these fence posts. You see how they're all lined up? How close they are to each other. You see that? Like I said, this predates me. But those fence posts typically are not put together that closely. Unless you're building a wall of wood to maybe keep something on the other side. Fucking Aggie, get off. You bite me, I swear to every god I believe in. I will fumigate this entire mountain if I get bitten tonight. Okay. Motherfucker. Oh. We're getting close to where it goes down to the big creek. And right across that is where I first encountered them at. You can see the ground is starting to slope over here. Starting to head back down. It's been a long time since I've been back this far. Never by myself. I hear water running. Okay. There it is. That's the beginning. You see that, guys? At the bottom of this, there's a very large, oh fuck. is where the big creek is. The very large creek. Oh, that's interesting. Y'all want to see something interesting down here in the woods? We actually have a native orchid species that grows wild. They're out of bloom right now. It's actually a lady slipper. It's a pink lady slipper orchid that grows wild on the mountainsides. See that? That's the actual plant. It's a terrestrial orchid. If you come back here early in the spring, it's quite beautiful. You see them out here, and they do produce the most unearthly scent that you ever wanted to smell. Okay. I don't know how far down I'm going to go because I may not be able to get my big ass back up out of here. And I might have to call the family to come out and do a rescue on one of the UTVs. You can see the trail. It's going further down. The trail is going further down. My closest neighbor has got I can hear some of his big equipment running, echoing through the valley here. I'm hot. I'm not going to go all the way down there, but I'm going to show it to you. And I'm going to turn my big ass around and get out of here. Sun's going down fast, and the creepiness is starting to set in back here. You can see it. You take that trail all the way down there, it drops off, and there's a very wide creek, and then it goes back up, levels out, and that's where all the shit started. Oh, by the way, more wild blueberry plants. Tons of wild blueberries. Mountain blueberry plants all through here. So something large could sustain itself here. There's plenty of food out here. Plenty of animals out here for them to catch. And look at this. More wild blueberries. And nothing has picked the blueberries off. Like I said, the birds and stuff will eat them while they're green. We'll pick them off. But nothing is touching them out here. It's almost like they know that they're not supposed to eat those blueberries. Because those blueberries don't belong to them. Just to let you know, my face looks a lot brighter than what it's actually out back here. It's dark as a motherfucker. Oh. This is another wild food, but you have to eat them while they're green. And they're actually quite tasty when they're green. See those? Those are called oat galls. Oat galls are quite tasty. A little bitter, but if you're ever lost in the woods in the springtime when they're still green, they're quite delicious. Now, my great granny used to take them, and when they turn brown like that, she would make tea out of them. And she'd sweeten it with sassafras root. Pretty cool, huh? Swear to God, I hear dogs barking. It's like Hound of the fucking Baskervilles out here. For those of you who know Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and Sherlock Holmes, the Hound of the Baskervilles. Whew. Oh, more pawpaw. Damn, I wish I could have found some. Usually you find most of them down by the creeks. Creepy ass trees. Creepy ass trees. Look how it's growing just on one side. It's like it's trying to move away from whatever's back there. Like it's the trees. It's like the trees are trying to grow away from whatever was on there. I ain't going over there tonight. But it's almost like, you see, there's the bend in the trees again. If they weren't trained to do that by something, and I do mean that, something, it's like they were naturally moving away from something. I just heard some shit out here. I'm not alone, guys. I got goosebumps. I'm not alone. Something's walking out here. It stops when I stop. It shifts its weight in the leaves. I'm not alone out here. I'm not alone. Something's out here. Fucking woodpeckers, too. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Yeah, guys. I want you to see this. There's an overabundance of trees that are fused together as they grew out here. There's more. You can see them there. And if you look out into the woods here, you'll see lots of fused together trees that grew like that. I have to say, this is probably... I want to show you something I think it's a stump. It's a stump, but it's an evil looking stump. You cannot tell me that's not an evil fucking looking stump. There's nobody that can tell me that's not an evil looking stump. Oh, the irony of this. You notice how dark it's getting now? It's getting very, very dark. It's getting very, very dark. Very, very quickly. But something's walking with me right now. I want y'all to listen. I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to walk as fast as I can, and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to see if we can hear it. Okay, here it comes. 1, 2, 3. It's still here. There's something out there cracking the woods, cracking the bushes. Right now, there's something out here. It sounds like it's coming from over here. That's something there's something back there, guys. I swear, fuck, I can hear it. I can fucking hear it moving through the woods right now. It's moving very carefully. It's moving very, very carefully in the woods right now. I think it's just trying to get closer and closer. It's not threatening. The footsteps aren't threatening, but it's something moving closer and closer back here. Okay, we're gonna keep walking. Black Mountain Holly. Since I'm on a botanical journey with all of you tonight, there's something out here. There is something out here with me right now. I don't think it's more than one. I don't think it's more than one. But it's out here. As the sun's going down. I'll tell you what, the energy has really shifted out here too now that the sun's going down. I mean, it's really shifted. Into something a little bit scarier. It's not speeding up at all. It's just keeping pace with me. It stops briefly when I stop, and I think it's just stopping to see what I'm doing. And then it picks back up the pace again. For all my friends out there who love found footage horror, I'm having major Blair Witch moments right now. Do you guys hear all the insects out here? The woods are alive right now. Usually when they're being threatening, even the cicadas stop buzzing. But the cicadas have actually been getting a lot louder. Almost like they're telling me to get the fuck out of here. Something's back there, guys. Something's back there. Something is fucking back there. It is behind. Something's out here with me. The wind just got really, really cold. Really, really cold. Oh God, it's so cold. The wind is right now. You see the wind moving the limbs out here. It's gone from being hot and humid to cold and humid. Something's out here. Why the fuck did I pick tonight to do this? Because I'm a smart ass. I need to be in the house resting. Usually when I have dialysis, I keep my fat ass in bed all day and I don't get out. I say fat ass, my ass is not fat. Just for those who may be wondering. I just heard an owl. There's a story that I think everybody should read. I can't think of who wrote it, but it's called, you can Google it. It's called The Mournful Cry of Owls. There's also another one, a story that this is reminding me of too, called The Thing at Lover's Lane. You guys can look that one up. I think Nancy A. Collins did that. Yeah. I'm definitely being followed off the hillside. Ooh, is that a really cool looking piece of moss? My nature ADD just kicked in. It overrode my fear. Well, I'm trying to be cheerful. Laughter makes the scary things go away. Laughter makes all the scary things go away. Always remember that. Oh no! Again, if I was a dishonest person, I'd be filming this right here and telling you, oh, this looks like a Bigfoot attack. Well, like I said earlier, it's where an old rotten tree with some woodpeckers with too much time on their hands got a hold of. Let's look back up where I came from. I know those cock knockers are out here. Something's out here. It's made the air go cold out here. I don't smell anything odd. And that's the other thing. I don't smell anything odd at all. Then again, my sense of smell kind of sucks balls lately, but I would know if they were out here. Oh look, more wild blueberries. So for those who doubt and disbelieve that, something like this can live on your property, there's plenty of food out here. in the woods and on the mountains. And this old growth woods. What the fuck just got another fucking spider? There's lots of food out here for something to live off of. Lots of food out here for something to live off of. Just not a something. We do have fish in the larger creeks around here. We do have trout. So we do have various game. I do want you to see this. I called it my cedar chair. Look how it grew before it died. It's really wicked looking. I used to joke and call that Oberon's chair. Where Oberon, King of the Fairies, would come and sit on that. Yeah, I had to bring fairies into this. Fairies. Hope everybody's enjoying the tour of my woods. The short tour of my woods. I have to say that a few of you might even be ghoulish enough to see if anything comes out of the woods and eats my ass. That would be really wicked. But that'd be some amazing found footage shit right there. Again, back there. It felt like I was in a found footage horror movie up there. The sounds are starting to trail off. I'm trying not to slide up on this mud pie right here and land on my ass. Because if I do, there's a good chance I won't be getting the fuck back up. Again, you can see where the floodwaters came through. See, back there's where begins the swamp. And I'll be the first to admit, again, like I said earlier, I have not explored the swamp. Some things out here have not filled me with that much curiosity. That swamp has always given me bad vibes. Like there's something dead out there. Look how far up the rain came. Isn't that wild, guys? It's insane, the debris and detritus that came from that flood. When the flood came out of the mountains with those storms we had over the last few weeks. Creepy ass body of water. Again, if there's anybody that's being ghoulish tonight and watching to see if something happens, I applaud you. That's some shit that I would do. I'll be honest with you, I would do it too. Whoop, 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 ah, fuck! Your humble host, the Naked Bigfoot, almost fell off a fucking rock back into the water. You wanted some found footage horror, boys and girls, you almost had some. God, something got in my fucking... I want you to see. I'm wearing Crocs with no socks. Just to let you know. Fucking Crocs. I was hoping to see some skunk cabbage. Because that's something else that's edible out here. Is skunk cabbage. You can make a soup out of it. And actually, when you cook it, it gets rid of the smell. It actually tastes really good. It tastes like actual cabbage. But you can't eat the bloom heads because they give you diarrhea. Let's see. Okay. For those who like the movie Labyrinth, this is the bog of eternal stench. Okay, I'm just saying. It's a lot wetter back here because of all this rain lately. I haven't seen any skunk cabbage yet. It's like something came through here and harvested the skunk cabbage. No shit, it really does look like something came through here and pulled up all skunk cabbage. And again, it's edible. So something could have come through here and gotten it as a food source. Oof. Goddamn spiders. Yeah, there's fucking spiders everywhere. I know y'all are tired of hearing me say that. I ain't joking, guys. Usually this, let me turn it around. Usually this part over here is filled with skunk cabbage. Huge. If you look up skunk cabbage is massive. The leaves and stems are freaking massive. And you can smell it when you walk by it too. But it really does look like something has harvested the skunk cabbage. It's all gone. Oh, you want to see something beautiful? Look up through there. I don't know, I like clouds. I think I just heard some thunder. That's not a good sign. You do not want to be back here during a storm. Or you might become a fossil. That'll dig you up 1,000 years from now. Spooky fucking woods. See, now that I've gotten across that body of water again, all the things I could only attribute to footsteps stopped. The bugs have gotten a lot quieter too. I'm not sure if I should be afraid of that or not, but the cicadas have gotten strangely quiet. And those little cock knockers are usually loud as fuck all the way up until sundown. Oh, wild rose. You can actually use the berries that come after the flowers die back to make a really nourishing tea. And I'm going to keep emphasizing tonight. More wild rose. I'm trying to see some that has the berries on it. Well, we call them rose berries, but they're actually roses. Not only could a person live pretty much indefinitely back here, but something preternatural that had a physical appetite could live back here too. And they could live off the land quite easily without ever making it to civilization. These trails are like a maze through here. Again, if I didn't think people would probably get killed, I'd have like a Hollywood horror night back here or something, and during Halloween, a Halloween horror night back here on these trails, where we scare the fuck out of people on these trails. People would have to navigate them to the end and see if they could survive. But I can't have that, because I've got shit living on my property and coming on my property. That'll probably eat them. Being honest. I am fucking exhausted right now, guys. Oh. Fuck. Oh. See that pine sap that's gotten hard there? Mountain people use that to start fires in the wintertime. They harvest it when it hardens like that outside the tree. And they keep it in a little wooden box. And in the wintertime, they use that to start their ovens, their wood-burning ovens, and, well, wood-burning stoves. And as fuel to start them with. And also to, their whatever they, most of the time it was one stove that was used to cook on as well as used to heat the entire house. So they would use that plus the wood to start the fire with. My breathing sucks ass right now. Okay. about to break out into. Ooh, well, I'm getting woozy here. Oh, see those mushrooms? You cannot eat those. They will fucking kill you. They'll literally dissolve your insides. You will die screaming if you eat those. We call them fly bait mushrooms because they attract flies. I think they're a member of the Amarita family. I have to look that up again. Okay, guys. I'm tired. I'm gonna end where I began. Hopefully. God damn it, frogs! Stop hopping in front of me. Scaring the shit out of me tonight. Tonight is not the night. I'm gonna have frog legs if they keep this shit up. We're gonna end this where it began, with the evil apple tree. I would have to walk where I showed you guys a trail that led back to the first sighting and the first encounter with the hairy assholes. It's about an hour and a half hike back there to get to the site where it first began. Okay. We'll give everybody a good look at the evil apple tree again. Okay. We'll end on this, guys. Thanks for taking this little adventure with me this afternoon. What you're looking at is the underside of the evil apple tree. The apples disappeared over the last 12 hours. Every last one of them disappeared. Not to be found. There's none on the ground. There's no cores anywhere. So they came out and they harvested their apples. Thanks again, everybody, for coming out on my little runaway excursion. I'll start doing formal videos again real soon, including that ritual video that I've been promising everybody. So have a fantastic evening. I'll see you all next time. Fuck. Huh. Huh. Can you all see me still? Let me know. Can you all still see me?